It's the old fella back. Yeah, if you're new here, or Mr. B, whatever you want to call me. Right, chat interview, whatever you like to call it, with Rikki Lee. It's interesting. Some funny things happen because my camera was set on like follow me, so it makes me do all sort of weird, wonderful things. But I explain when I realise what's going off. But anyway, lovely lady, great job, and thanks to her for doing this as well. And as you know, Gary Holloway's artwork behind me. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's get on with it. Everybody, it's the old fella back, and today I have with me. Over to you. You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rikki Lee, and I'm a musician. I play the guitar. I'm a singer-songwriter as well. I make music generally.
And you're frozen again.
Am I?
Yeah, it don't matter. I don't suppose it matters. It's probably the connection. I don't know, but anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're a fabulous guitar player, by the way. Very, very talented. I mean, I play the guitar, but nothing like that. Anyway, so right, then obviously the first thing I'm going to ask you is, when did you start playing the guitar or instruments or whatever?
Well, I started playing when I was 12, but um but I didn't take it really seriously. Up until I'm 15, then um then the rest is history really. Then I just keep on playing it.
Yeah, very good. That's it. I mean, I think I was 19 when I started messing about playing with
Oh,
it. Yeah. And well, back in my day, why do you want to
hmm.
buy a guitar for? Really, really, really encouraging the work. But anyway, yeah. So let's say, like, which amplifier and pedals do you use? Now, I think you've got a Kemper, haven't you?
Yes. At the moment, I'm using the Camper stage, to be exact. And yeah, I've been loving it because it offers such consistency in every show, and it's so easy to set up. I used to have a bunch of pedals. I just find that it's heavy and you always need to find an amp and all that. And every venues are different. So you can't really get that consistency. And I really value consistency. So that's why I got a camper and I stuck with it ever since.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I have a Helix LT. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why. I mean, what do I want all the amplifiers for when I can have them in one box, if you like?
Yeah.
And it's very
Yeah.
and you can find what you want. It makes sense. I know there's this argument about the valve amps and transistors and all that. You can't beat a valve amp. Of course you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I've seen a test done with the Kemper Andertons that got real amplifiers and a Kemper in another
Yeah.
room, and they were playing the guitars, and then they were going to say which one it was, which was the real
Mm-hmm.
amplifier. Funny, the
Yeah.
Kemper won.
Ah.
That's that's how close it is. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, this is good, and I mean, I like what you're doing. It's very good. Your playing
Thank
skills
you.
are great as well. Yeah. So, what's your favourite band, and who inspired you to go?
To play music.
Yeah.
Um, well, I have a lot of favorite bands. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, like over the course of, playing music and like discovering artists and bands. So let me give you a really short summary. So when I was younger, I was really into this guy called Joe Satriani.
Yeah,
And
I know Joe Satriani. Yeah.
yeah. So I think that's my so basically my dad kind of played his music in the house, And I think I grew up liking how charismatic he is in on stage. Maybe that's how I pick it up. But yeah, anyway, and I went to music college and I was really into Dream Theater. They're like a progressive rock slash
I
progressive
know,
metal
I know.
band. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and but honestly, I prefer their progressive rock side rather more than the metal side. I don't really listen to their metal albums, but I listen to the other side of the albums. Then now I'm really into I really like Toto, uh Africa and
Yeah.
those songs.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. And I was into Snarky Puppy, kind of a jazz fusion band. And yeah, those are the few bands that I can think of
Yeah.
that I'm
No,
into.
no, that's fine. I mean, obviously, I go a long way back with
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, right back to the 70s. Uh,
yeah,
and things like that. But yeah, I mean, like there's always this argument about Steve Vai and Joe Satriani, and they were
yeah.
saying that Steve Vai taught Joe Satriani, and someone's going, no, it's the other way around, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So obviously, I know the guitarist. I mean, my guitar hero was Gary Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
real, blues. I've seen him live a few times, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so it's nice. I mean, and what people's interest is. I mean, it's like what some people listen to and what they play is completely different. You know, I never
Mm-hmm.
went to music school or anything like that. I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
But yeah. Um, right, about your name. Is that your real name or did you come up with the name?
No, it's not actually my real name. So when I was younger, my dad, when internet started out, when we need an email address, and then my dad gave me Rikki Lee,
Oh,
sort
right.
of like for an email address. So
Great.
yeah, since stuck with it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good name. It's like my old Mr. B. Somebody when I was at work called me Mr. B all the time, and I thought, well, I'm old, so I just stuck that in front of it. So it
Yeah, yeah,
happens. Yeah, yeah. No, no,
yeah,
that's great. That's great. Um, uh,
yeah.
yeah. Are there any famous bands or band members you would like to meet?
Famous band members. I mean, I would like to meet. There are so many people I would like to meet, but I wouldn't necessarily know what to say to them. Like, I would love to meet Orianti. She's one of the artists that like really inspired me. And she follows me on Instagram, surprisingly. So
There you go.
yeah. And I do want to meet Steve Lukather. He's a genius. He's a man behind genius. And I didn't meet John Mayer, but I went to his concert and it was amazing. He's one of the guys that I would like to meet as well.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Orianti, I've seen her playing when she was in the Alice Cooper band.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Which band?
Alice Cooper.
Oh, that Alice Cooper, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because um, I saw her playing with that. So
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, it's good. I mean, I've met different bands and if you like famous people, but I just talk to them normally, and that's how they are. They're still normal. There's no need to get, they are seriously, they're just normal. A lot of them. I
Yeah.
know some of them it goes to red a bit, but most of them are just normal. Do you know the band Steel Panther?
Yes, yeah.
I met them. They're great.
Uh-huh.
They just talk.
Uh-huh.
You go for a photo shoot, but they talk to you. You have a chat, and what's it style? The singer was helping me put my wig on because I took a wig because that's where I wear
Yeah.
this. That's where I wear this. There's lack of hair.
Yeah. You
But
know about yeah. Sorry.
don't know. You carry on.
About meeting people. It's just I don't know. It's just me, just being slightly socially awkward. Probably, I met Larry Basilio, if you know her.
Hmm.
I met Larry Basilio in one of like guitar clinics, and I think I was like really shy, I guess. And she asked, "Are you a guitarist?" I was like, "Yeah." We took a picture, and she gave me her pick, and I think I was slightly just, I'm not saying fangirl. It's just like what I say, what I do. I didn't
In
even say
all of her,
you.
in all of her, you know, because
Yeah,
she's a star. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. It's all right. I understand. It's just me. I've always been like that.
yeah,
I don't. But meeting people, and if you talk to them normally, they seem to like that better than somebody sort of going all crazy, you know. but
yeah.
uh, but but yeah. Um, yeah. As another one, do you have any pets?
Do I, no, I mean, I used to have like dogs back in Malaysia, where I'm come from.
Yeah.
And yeah, since moving here, I don't have any pets, but I would love to have a dog again.
Yeah, I think I don't have any pets. My pets all hang up on the wall and they're called guitars. But yeah. Oh yeah, favorite food and drink. What's your favorite food and drink?
My favorite food, uh I love a lot of food actually. But I think I always go back to ramen.
Oh yeah, very
Like
popular artist. Yes, yes.
yeah, it's just I mean I like lasagna, I like all these pasta dishes, but I always go back to ramen. I think I can have it in winter, I can have it in summer, and it's just like all rounder ramen,
Right.
really.
Yeah, yeah. And drink.
Oh, and drink. That's a very good question. I don't know. I drink any fruit juice really. Fruit like pineapple, orange,
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's all right. It's like me. I'm alcohol free. I don't drink alcohol.
Oh,
Coffee,
okay.
coffee's mine. That's me. And oh yeah, and I'm English, but I don't like fish and chips. Um,
Oh, oh, what's your favorite food?
why I don't know. I mean, it's like Thai curries and things like that. You know, green curries.
Ah,
I like that sort of thing. Always have, always been that way inclined to do. You know,
all
fish and
right.
chips.
That's nice.
Can't stand chips, greasy, horrible things. But but that's just me. You know, I've always said I think I was born in the wrong country, but there you go. That's but yeah. Right. Yeah. How often do you practice?
I try to practice every day, but when I say practice, it's not like sit down and play scales and with metronome and all that. It's more of like, there are things like songwriting, or I try to practice for my next show, or like, next cover, because I do covers on YouTube. And yeah, like that. It's more of like keep my musical machine going, my creativity. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really practice. I just like my intro. That's my own. I just do intros. That's about my limit. Any further than that, and I've lost. But all the time I play in drop D because I had problems with my hand. I've had an operation on it,
Oh,
so it just makes life easier. It don't
okay.
matter. I can still play if you like
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
fashion. But yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, I'm going to talk about just for a second about this backdrop. Like I said,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
this artwork, and I will be sending you one at one. I've just joined it up and stuck it on the back. Gary Holloway, right?
Yeah.
He is a lovely guy from down your way, London, that does art, right? He's done this, and a lot of the times the next one he does after this is when he colours it in as well.
Hmm.
So there may be a follow up to it, and I will send it to you. But I thought I'll let you see it first on my backdrop before
Yeah.
I send it. The guy's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. Um, and also you have a big fan in Zager. Well, he was Zager
Yeah.
Vanguard. I think he's just called Zager now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's often on your. Is he on your live chats?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I think he only recently started following me,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I forget. Gary said something about now. Gary. I've never met Gary, but I've spoke
Mm-hmm.
to him on the phone, and this is
Mm-hmm.
all because he started following my channel and doing
Yeah.
and that, and so and then become. I'm making friends all over the world. I am. It's gone mental.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But I don't mind, and I've been offered to go to Japan loads of times. I'm going to try and get there, but
Yeah.
we'll see, and that because it's just one of them things. Yeah. So you practice a lot more than I do, but I just thought. Sorry about that. I digressed. I just thought I'd mention that. I'll always like to give Gary a shout out because a lot of times my backdrops change and a lot of them is his artwork and that. And oh yeah, and he said to me, I'll tell you this, I'll do this while we're recording it. He said to me, if
Uh,
you go to see her live, can you get me a signed autograph photo from her?
oh,
So there you go.
okay.
You're on your way to being famous. It's how it works, you know. So I said to him, I'll ask you, but he didn't think I'd ask on here.
Okay. I mean, I'll bring some. I'll bring some. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. So now he knows I've done it, and I've that means I've got to come and see you playing live. Now I've said that.
Yeah.
27th of October. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. All right. I remember. I'm all right with numbers, but no good with names.
Okay.
I've been like that all my life. I'm terrible with names. It's probably because I'm dyslexic. It's probably something to do with that.
Uh-huh.
And that's a nightmare. That's another story. But yeah, right. Okay. So you've. Oh, so I have to look where I am now on this. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's your favourite colour?
My favorite color. I would say red. But generally I don't wear red, it's weird. I just like the color, like on the guitar, things like that. Yeah.
So you haven't really got one. It's just what matches with what you're doing, I suppose. Is it? You know.
Yeah, I mean I wear black all the time, but it's not my favorite color.
Yeah. But if you like, if you're playing a certain colour guitar, you might want to sort of, unlike men, we don't care. We just, you probably like
Yeah.
it all to match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. No, that's good. Do you play? I know you play another instrument. I know. Do you play the keyboard, don't you, as well? Do you play others?
Yeah, I play the keyboard, I play the bass, I play the flute as well, a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's good. I mean, I've got a bass guitar and one 7-string guitar, but
Mm-hmm.
that's
Cool.
it's just me. I like hanging them on the wall instead of pictures. But yeah. What do you think of your YouTube reaction channels like mine? People like us.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, I think they really help like a lot of artists, I guess, the unknown ones to kind of introduce to a lot more audience, which is really good. Um
Yeah.
and yeah, and I don't know how you found me, but yeah.
I can't remember. I must admit, I do go on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all over the place looking for new bands
Yeah.
because that's what my channel's about. And if you notice with some reaction channels, it's about them and they're trying to make money off the back of artists. And I'm
Yeah.
not going into this because I will go off on one because they're really annoying me.
Okay.
Because the artist, right? If you've got CDs and you got a record deal, you'll make £1 out of every sale. That's about all you make,
Yeah.
which to me is
Yeah.
rip off. The person with the talent and everything else gets the least money,
Yeah.
in brief. So that's it. I'm going to move on from that because I put something up about that and I sort of went mad because of how badly the artists are treated. That's why my channel's about artists, finding people, trying to promote them and help them. Because
Yeah.
that's what I'm about. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I'm retired, so I don't, I can spend as much time as I like doing this. You see, that's the nice thing
Yeah.
about it. Um, Yes. How often do you do live shows, live gigs?
How often? Well, quite often. When basically most of the time when I have shows. So other than my own stuff, like I'm a session musician as well. So for example, last year I've fortunate enough to tour with a few of the artists. So we went to America, we did a lot of Europe shows, and UK as well. So this year I've toured a lot in UK. I just came back from Czech Republic last week. So yeah,
Nice,
I've
nice.
relatively often.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. Session musician, like the
yeah.
bass player Daisy Pepper. Do you know Daisy
Mm-hmm.
Pepper?
No, not really.
Okay, it's all right. I've done a chat with her as well. So, um,
Okay.
but it's just, but she's like you, session
Hmm.
bass player. And that's great. But at least you get to travel all over, don't you? Which is
Yeah, yeah, you kind of get to hook. Yeah, just I mean, you're a session musician, you're not like the artist, so
yeah, I know. Yeah, you're the one that's like stuck back in the corner. Yeah, it's all right.
yeah.
No, um hang on, I'm trying to think of the this is when I'm trying to think of the name of a band, but basically they got extra guitarists with them
Hmm.
session. But the nice thing about them was at the end of the show they applauded the support people, which was really, really nice.
Oh yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, like two of the artists that I like session for, I was really fortunate because like the way that I play most of the time, like quite out there solos.
Yeah,
So there are a couple of times they kind of featured my solo, like on all of the shows. Um, yeah, which is nice.
nice. Yeah, yeah, very
Yeah.
good. Very that's good. No, that's nice. And of course you see being in the UK where the record industry is male dominated, and I've always gone, men have held women back for far too long, and
Yeah.
now you're getting your own back and showing us how it's done. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's why I react to a lot of Japanese bands, the female, all of them, the
Yeah.
whole bands. I don't know if you know about what's happening in Japan with female bands, or if you know any of them.
Not really, but they seem to be doing very well. Like everywhere I look in Japan is female guitarist. Really.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm what's called a maniac. There's a band
Hmm.
called Band Maid, and any
Yeah.
follower of hers are now called Maniacs. They're dressed as maids, but they're a rock band, and they are absolutely amazing. They've been together
Hmm.
for 10 years now,
Oh,
and they're very, very popular. If you ever want to do a
uh-huh.
cover, do a Band Maid one. Check them
Okay.
out. Love Bites, they're more heavy metal, if you like. Nemophila is another one which there's several members from other bands got together, and they started off doing covers like yourself, but they are now getting really big. So
Yeah.
it's happening. It is happening. Although I don't
Hmm.
speak a word of Japanese, but I've interviewed Japanese bands, but I've got a translator I can use, so we're all
Ah.
right. Um, yeah. Do you name your guitars? Do you give
Some, yes. Yes, yeah. I do. Like the blue sparkle, the stuff back is that is Elsa because it reminds me of Frozen. It's blue sparkles, and the back of the neck, it has a really beautiful kind of tiger pattern, kind of woody. Yeah, it's beautiful. So it reminds me of like the forest. It was like Frozen Elsa.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I think it's more of a female thing than a male thing to name a guitar. I have
Yeah, I guess
named
so.
I have named one of my guitars. I've got a Gibson Nighthawk, right, which is like
Oh,
I don't know if you know it, but I've got one.
I have one too.
Oh, nice. And mine's only the studio though, but anyway, I
Yeah.
got I got the Epiphone one, right?
Uh-huh.
And I've called that something else because it's got a problem with the neck.
Yeah.
But it ends in
Okay.
hawk. But the word I can't. I'm not going to say the word before it. You know,
Okay.
begins with S. but, sorry if I keep moving. This is I've had to reset my camera before I come on because something wasn't right with it, and I've realised it's on auto. It'll follow me. My camera will
Uh,
follow me, so I've got to sit still.
but it's fine though. Like it looks
Well, yeah,
fine.
if I do this, look
Ah, okay.
right now. Oh,
Okay.
there we go. See what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
it's a clever camera, but this isn't the time for it to be clever. I don't, and because I had problems before I started, and I thought, oh, flipping it. Anyway, I'll sit still. See, my microphones are showing now as well,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it doesn't matter. I like it when things go wrong. It makes it more fun. Um,
Mm.
right. Oh yeah. Um, what frightens you and what makes you happy?
What frightens me? Uh, I think what frightens me? Uh, maybe snakes. Snakes really frightens me. Um, yeah, and what makes me happy? Really just staying home, being comfortable. Like I'm a home girl. Like although I'm a musician and travel all around, but I'm still like I really like staying home and being cozy.
Yeah,
Just curl up in TV and have a cup of tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's fine. I mean, a lot of people, it's spiders and things, isn't it? Uh, that scares them. But no
Yeah.
snakes, yeah. No, because I know everyone thinks a snake, if you grab it, it's slimy. It's not. It's not. But yeah.
It's yeah, I mean we in Malaysia like we had crocodiles and
Mm.
monitor lizards and all that, but I think snakes really scares me.
Yeah. No. That's fine. Right. Oh, this one is the anything you want to know about me?
About you?
Yeah.
Uh, what do you do before you retired?
Right. Well,
What
I
was your
used to
job?
I used to drive fork trucks, right? Where you'd go up in the air with the fork truck, like
Uh-huh.
12 meters or whatever in the air, or 40 feet, wherever you want it.
Yeah.
But from that, I ended up working in the IT department,
Okay.
right? Because they were looking for people, and somebody says, "You build your own computers, don't you know what?" I says, "Well, yeah." So I applied for the job and I got it. And then I was IT support. So then I ended up repairing sort of all these scanners they have,
Mm-hmm.
and printers and things. And that was my last. That's what I was spent my last few years doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just me. I mean, I've got computers all over the place here. I own 5 computers, um,
Mm-hmm.
and I build most of them myself. But that's what I do, and I'm just into. It's like I had to. Then I like on this. I'm just learning. I like learning about things, and that's what I
Mm-hmm.
did. That was my last thing I did before I retired.
Oh.
But yeah, nothing exciting. And I am a bit of a nutter because I do.
Uh-huh.
Well, like flying. I don't know if you like flying. Do you like flying?
Flying?
Yeah, in an airplane. Do you like?
Airplane? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
a glider with no
Yeah.
engine.
Oh
I'm
yeah, yeah.
I'm flying one of them at 4,000 feet, coming down like that,
Oh
spinning.
wow. Oh
Oh,
wow.
well, I was with an instructor, and he says I got bored with what we were doing. He said, "Oh, do what you like," so I did.
Wow. Okay.
That is that side of me never goes. But yeah. So anyway, that's it. So a bit of a boring job I had at the end of the day, really.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, a bit different from working in warehouse. I've done all sorts of jobs. I've been in
Yeah.
the motor trade. But yeah. So anyway, what is the best place you've ever played live at? The best place.
The best place. I have a few of them actually. One of the most memorable one is in at Wembley Arena.
Wow,
Um,
you've done Wembley.
so yeah, so it was kind of like a Christmas show, and so they had it's the same deal. It's like a whole production crew and all our dancers and all the actors. And but there was this one part where I was in the pit band. I was doing all the music stuff. And but there was this certain part where they wanted me to like solo the what was it called? What was it called? There was this one song which is famous for guitar solo. And then so I was like front and center, and there was like fire and pyros and everything. So I think that was like really cool.
What? Flipping it.
Yeah,
Wembley. Oh, nice one.
yeah. So if you look at my website, like that's like the homepage basically,
All right.
the
No, no.
photo.
You know,
Yeah,
I tend to, when I find somebody, the first thing I do is subscribe to their channel and hit the notification bell because I like to know what's going on. And then
yeah,
some days you get, let's say, I'm trying to have the weekend off from, having a break.
yeah.
And Saturday, a load of people put new stuff up. And it's like, oh no, quick, I've got to react to them all. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, oh no, that's great. That is really good to have done Wembley. Flipping heck, that's really good. Are you planning on any new music?
Yes, I'm actually working on my album right now. I know it's a full-fledged album. It's going into pre-production very soon, like probably in a week or two time. And yeah, really exciting. And yeah, I hope everyone would like it.
Yeah, oh, this is it. I mean, I like. I mean, have you got long fingers? By the way, I think you have, haven't you, for
Yeah,
guitar?
I mean, everyone says I have long fingers,
You
but I
have,
don't know.
yes, yes. A lot of these female guitarists that I react to have got long fingers, and they're brilliant. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it's very good. See the skill
Yeah.
level as well. Right. Oh, it's okay. So, do you have any hobbies?
Sorry, what?
Hobbies. Sorry, my English isn't very good. It's because of where I live. This we
No, no, it's the accent.
Yeah, that's what I
Just that.
mean. Because of I live in sort of Leicestershire, and
Yeah.
they tend to shorten all the words instead of pronouncing things properly. Like, right, if I said to you, I'm going to catch the bus in
Mm-hmm.
Leicester, they go and catch the bus. Yeah. So I have to remember to speak clearly. Yes. So do you have any hobbies?
A hobby. Hobbies.
Hobbies.
Uh, yeah, I do. I have some hobbies. I love following Formula One, if that's the hobby.
Oh,
If that counts as
you shouldn't have said that.
a hobby.
I am a Formula One fan.
Are you? Who
Yeah,
do
I've
you
never,
support?
most people I meet aren't, Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well,
Who's your
who do
favorite
you?
driver?
My favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite driver?
I
Who
don't
do you
really have a favorite, but I mean, you see, you've got the likes of McLaren now and
Yeah.
Lando Norris. I've always liked Lando Norris, and I've always given him a good car, given him
Oh,
a good car. And of course, then there's
yeah.
Russell, George Russell. They're all good.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, you see, when the other year with the incident, shall we say, on the last race with
Yeah.
Lewis, and that wasn't Verstappen's fault. He got nothing. I know he won it, but that was down to team principal flipping Christian Horner, who I can't stand.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand Red Bull actually, like how
So,
they run the team.
and if anybody watches this and a Formula One fan, I don't care. But yeah, anyway, that's another thing to talk about. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's that's a hobby because it's not like it's summer break at the moment, isn't it? Coming at the end of, and
Yeah.
it's not all year, it's not all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I hope, well, I keep hoping that the Red Bull will pack up one race, but it doesn't look like it.
Well, I mean, Max seems to be like 10 seconds ahead of everyone. Like, you know.
I know he's with one with that car, that's for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And the next question is there anywhere in the world you would like to visit?
Yes, I've always been wanting to visit Greece and Italy. I mean, surprisingly, I've toured to a lot of European places, but not Italy.
Right.
Yeah, I don't, they might have their own, like music industry there. That's why they don't like invite other artists. Yeah, those are the two main places that I wanted to go. And of course, I would love to go to Japan as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
well,
maybe like South Korea.
yeah, I could go there as well. Hence the t-shirt. This t-shirt, Rum
From
Kicks.
yeah.
They're a punk band from South Korea.
Oh, cool.
I've
Wow.
interviewed them and I've met them on a couple of occasions now down in Brighton.
Oh, wow.
Hence the signed t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's all right. I just put this one on today. I've got loads of t-shirts and from different bands and things and that. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Mhm.
Now we're going to promote you. Do you have merch or anything like that?
Yes, I do. I have some custom like signed kind of postcards and posters and pics and um I do have t-shirts as well and a coffee mug. Yeah, just everything's on my website really.
Right, YouTube channel. You can put your store. Can you can put the store on your YouTube channel, can't you?
Yeah, my store is on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
So
good.
if you just
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, it's all right.
everything's there. Links, everything's
Just checking that you're making sure that you got everything covered.
there.
So, right, you see,
Yeah.
because what I will do in here, I'll put a link. I'll put links to everything you've got links to in my
Mhm.
description for this. This is what I do.
Okay.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
it's all about. It's not about me. It's about let's get people over to your channel. And then when you hit
Hmm.
10,000 subscribers,
Yeah.
we've got to work out because I mean, mine was a maid outfit when I hit 10,000.
Okay. Yeah.
That's because into bandmade and all the rest of it. So I did it.
Yeah.
Um, but so I'll have to come up with something. Got any ideas?
I haven't yet. I just got some people say, release one of your songs. Some people say give the merch and I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, do a cover.
That's like special.
Yeah, an old
Do a
cover.
cover of what, like,
T-Rex. Do you know T-Rex?
No,
20th Century Boy. Get it on.
no.
Telegram
Is
Sam.
he like I can check it out. I can check
I'm
them
I'm a
out.
from the 1970s. I'm a T-Rex fan.
Okay,
Right.
maybe 1970 is a bit too old for me, but yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I
exactly,
couldn't.
exactly. But my new T-Rex is bandmate. Yeah,
Okay.
if you like. But yeah, that's the thing. You could always do a bandmate cover or something that nobody'd expect that because
Yeah.
yeah, and that's up to
Yeah,
date.
yeah. Yeah, let me have a look at
Yeah,
their band.
I've
What's your
made, ba-
favorite song? What's your favorite bandmate song?
they haven't made a bad one.
What? No,
No,
what's your
they're
which
all
one's
good.
your favorite?
They're all good. Do I have a favorite?
Yeah. Well, there's
Probably
9 million in Choose Me.
that that
Oh, they,
that's
yeah.
popular. They like that. I mean, my favorite's Daydreaming because it's just the guitar solo and stuff in there. It's really, and it's a slow ballady one, but it's just one of them that gets to you, even though you
Yeah,
can't
they play.
understand
Sorry.
daydreaming.
Yeah.
And the thing about that song, okay, you can't sing it in another language, but you can still feel, from the vocals you can feel it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, no,
Oh,
these are just, by the way, these are just suggestions. Nothing. I know if you did daydreaming, Gary, I think it's one of Gary's favorites as well. A lot of people, but Choose Me, that is very
yeah.
popular.
Yeah, I mean they played in Lollapalooza. That is impressive.
Yeah.
It means that they're really famous.
Well, yes, but we want to get more. We're trying to get them more famous. Like they've only been to, when they come to the UK, they only go to London, which is annoying me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do more than the one place, because I mean, I must admit, I don't like London. It's too crazy for me.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit crazy here.
Yeah, I know. I went to see The Warning in London. Do you know The Warning?
Yeah.
Three
No.
Sisters from
Ah,
Mexico.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I went to the private show.
Ah, okay.
Lucky me.
Oh,
But yeah, but anyway, we're about promoting you. So you've got what's coming out. You've got covers and things coming out, and everything else. You've got your merch. Yeah,
yeah. So, I mean, one of the main things that I'm working on right now is my album.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's taking up a lot of my time.
yeah,
So, because I'm a one woman person, one woman band, so yeah, and I'm working on some YouTube videos, and so we'll see.
yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna actually like oh, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? Anything like that. I look. Right, like I say, I play the guitar and I do my own music, so I know what it's like to be doing it all yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do my own recording, everything, my own videoing as well with green screen. Now I know why it takes so long to make a film. Uh, anyway, so okay, but I will be saying more at the end of it. So anyway, we'll call this a wrap, shall we? And I'll
Mhm. Yeah.
stop recording. So I'm just going to go cheerio to everybody, or bye bye, or whatever. If you want,
Uh-huh.
if you want to say the same to all the people watching, bye
Uh,
bye.
yes. Bye, people. Thanks for watching, and follow Mr. OB and follow me.
That's another thing I must correct you about. It's old Mr. B.
Oh, old Mr. B.
Everybody
What,
does
really?
that. Everybody does what you just did. They all
Old
go, Mr. Old B. Yeah, no, it's all right. I don't have a
oh,
problem with it, but it's just funny. It's old Mr. B. Yeah.
no, because you know why? Because like old Mr. B, it's kind of like Mr. B is old, but if it's Mr. Old B, it's kind of a persona that
I
you're
know, but I
putting
am
on.
old.
Age is just a number, really.
Well, that's what they say. Yeah, but I mean, the brain's fine, but the body's going no way. But anyway, let's say cheerio to everybody, and well, I'll stop recording, whatever. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
There you go, folks. Lovely lady, absolutely wonderful. Lovely person to talk to, and everything else. Right now, then, in the information below, there'll be all her links to all the bits in merch, everything. It'll all be down there. So I suggest you click on it, go over to her channel, go and subscribe to her and everything else, because brilliant. I mean, it's played at Wembley. Christ's sake, it's played at Wembley. So very good. But yeah, anyway, say all the information is all down below. It's in the description. I know a lot of people probably don't go down there and look in the description, but this time just scroll down and have a look, and all the links will be there to various things, website, where you can buy the CDs from and everything else. So go and check her out. Okay, enough said. Get over there, like and subscribe to their channel. I know I never asked, but there you go. I'm not here for me. I'm here for people like her. and artists and bands and everything else. That's what my channel's about, you know. And you know, if somebody wants me to react to something, I do it for free. You don't have to pay me to do it. Anyway, enough of that. Just like to say thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for all your comments, all your support and everything else. You're all absolutely awesome. And of course, please stay safe. This old fella will be back. Bye for now.